water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. Make improvements, not excuses. Seek respect, not attention. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. At some point, we all look up and realize that we are lost in a maze. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Face reality as it is, not as it was, or as you wish it to be. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. Adversity discourages losers. Adversity inspires winners. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. Heaven does without doing, through its purity. Earth does without doing, through its calmness. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Done is better than perfect. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Beyond the fiction of reality, there is the reality of the fiction. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. Knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. Not every instance requires a response. Truth resides silently in the seat of power. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. I am the shore and the ocean, awaiting myself on both sides. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. Here, in this quiet place we own, worlds are born. Run the voodoo down. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. I never said it would be easy. I only said it would be worth it. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. The more powerful the class, the more it claims not to exist. When I stopped to take a breath, I noticed I had wings. At times, even a 90% compatibility rate ends in a breakup. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Nothing happens until something moves. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. The surest way to make your dreams come true is to live them. In my deepest wound, I saw your glory, and it dazzled me. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. I should have based my judgment upon deeds and not words. The men of old breathed clear down to their heels. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. Except our own thoughts, there is nothing absolutely in our power. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. I think it was the institution. I was trying to master it. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. Everything, no matter how beautiful, is only with us for a while. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. The line between disorder and order lies in logistics.